What's up, guys? We're back here with another shoe review. Instead of doing Nike SB and Vans, we're doing Vans and Adidas. And instead of Javi having me help me out with this video, I'm having my friend Chris here. Recent Vans worker, now might sell you your next Honda car, I don't know.
Either one.
Round 1, fight!
Guys, for comfortability, I've had both shoes, Vans and Adidas. Main thing I like about the comfortability in Vans a little bit more. It depends what shoe you get, from the slip-ons, old schools, and skate highs. They all have comfy cushion in general. For the most part, all of the Adidas really kind of have the same sole into it. Nothing too changed, nothing too much with it. I know with the Vans, the newer shoes have like the comfy cushion really like embedded into it, so you can't really take it out. It's more of like in the midsole. Like I said, from what I've seen, it really hasn't changed up on this. On the Adidas for the comfortability and the sole in general for that. For comfortability, you know, I do understand why Adidas has that, whereas like most of Adidas are kind of a thin soles for more board feel, which in general for like, really good of the board as you skate off the set, or you know, just background in general. So for comfortability, I really like how Vans is. It's just not because I just worked there, just I always skated Vans. Like I said, this is my opinion. You know, leave it in the comments, like, you know, which you like more, this for Vans or Adidas.
Round 2, fight!
Alright guys, now we're talking about wear and tear. It really depends. I can really honestly tell you, it really depends on the Vans. So if you get all canvas Vans, like some slip-ons, some old schools, you know, that part is gonna rip. Depends on you, like where you flick and everything. But for this one, you can kind of tell this is the Berlins. Right here is really thick and has like extra padding right there, just, you know, for extra flick. Same thing with the Adidas. It's kind of all swayed around. It's all stitched kind of around. With it, it varies. You know, for both of them, the laces kind of blow out really easily. Depends on, you know, what style you get for the most part. And then I don't really like Adidas as much. I've had some Adidas like kind of the same with these. They just blow out too quick for me, but you know, that's just my personal opinion. How I flick, I kind of flick on this part right here, so this part just blows out, makes a big hole. Same thing kind of happens to Vans a little bit, but it takes a little longer. Like I said, depends on which Vans I get. More of a suede ones kind of lasts a little bit longer, and it just varies with that. So now, still talking about wear and tear, the bottom part is kind of the same for Adidas. It's going to be the same all the time for the most part. And then for Vans, it switches up. This is, like I said, this is a little bit different. Usually has the waffle cone grip tape, where it's like shown right here. This is kind of waffle cone, like this section right here. This will be on all of every other shoe for the most part, as like slip-ons, old schools, skate high, stuff like that for pros. This is a more, like I said, this is a whole different shoe for just Vans skate pros in general. So that's why the wear and tear is like that. I personally had the wear and tear for Adidas kind of blow on me just a little bit quicker, but not too bad. I've seen some other shoes. For the most part, they're kind of the equal same. They're kind of equal for the most part for like the wear and tear on the bottom.
Final round, fight!
So now we're talking about impact. It just depends. I guess all this is going to depend what kind of shoe you get, or like for Vans and Adidas, what kind of like style you get. Like for like, you know, slip-ons, old schools, or even the newer ones for Vans or Adidas, either one. Kind of the padding and everything like that inside of it is a little different. But for the most part, for Vans, I like the Vans one. Like for impact in general, going off of sets and just how it feels. Also Adidas is kind of equal for myself. How it feels like how it feels off of impact also. But you know, after like as you wear the shoe out, skate a little bit more and go more off of sets, you can kind of dual on the shoe a little bit more. So it just depends on which ones you get. I feel like it just really depends on which one you get. You can't really go either way with it. I feel like they're both kind of equal in that sense of, like, you know, wear and tear. So for the most part, we're going about pricing at the moment. So, you know, Adidas go from $60 to like $110. I'm not too sure about that one, but it depends which shoes you get. Vans go from like $60 to most maybe like $75. So I like Vans in general because maybe I think slip-ons and old schools and authentic pros are maybe a 60, 65, you know, plus tax. It just varies. Like I said, some Adidas, you know, they're really good. They're pricing too, like 60, 65, maybe 70. But it just varies on what shoes you get. Myself and my friends do skate a lot of slip-ons all the time. It's like $60 right there, not too much. But I know you can go a little more high quality. If you want to customize Vans, you can customize Vans. Maybe Adidas too. Like, I'm not too sure on that one. But yeah, you can customize Vans. You can make it all leather, make it pro, any way you would want to. That just like maybe depends, like 100 something around there. It varies. But from the average shoe price, you know, 60 to all the way to like 75 and like maybe $85 max. But pricing is really good. These are really main shoes. Like, I really like the kind of go-to shoes if you're not really trying to expect too much out of it. Like a shoe price-wise, like, you know, 60, 65. That's a really good deal just for shoes you can skate in. Cause last year maybe like how long you skate for a month, 6 months. It just varies. So yeah, like, just end the video, guys. At the comments below, let us know, like, what do you think? Like, would you prefer Vans over Adidas? What, like, you know, what's your say? Like, if you want us to do any more, like, you know, different type of skate brands out there, we would, you know, by our knowledge, we go from there. Or maybe any other brand, like brand stuff. You know, maybe like, I don't know, Corolla. Chick-fil-A. Endless. Just,
We reviewed
Honda CRVs, rundown
reviewing cars.
God damn. Okay, we must be anything else, like as like food, cars.
We do it all.
I couldn't. I was thinking about cars. I was like, oh wait, let me not say. I'm going to Ross. All right, guys. That's it.